on those sort of done little video biographies, whatever you want to call them, of famous martial artists or influential martial artists throughout history. Sometimes I get asked where I get my information from, or someone's not heard that anything. So here's a complete self-plug. My book. This is where I get a lot of invitation from, where I've done the biographies from. This was published 2009 by HarperCollins. Of course, the writing's the wrong way around because I'm filming it, you know, well, it's the wrong way around. But it's called From Lee to Lee, as in Bruce Lee to Jet Li. Worst title in the world. I chose it. I came up with it, and for some reason the publisher went, yeah, great one. It was publisher's HarperCollins. But unless you like you the person who's written Game of Thrones or something, you kind of go, HarperCollins have got other publishers beneath it. So my one was the Friday Project. They released 2 of my books. That was back in 2009. Yeah, but I chose this title and they went, yeah, great. And they did this cover for it. Yeah, it's just an A to Z. I don't even know half the people there are in here. Kei Juzo. I was apparently a ninja in feudal era Japan. Brian Jacks, the famous British judoka. Tony Jaa, and I actually got, or the publisher got a manga artist to do illustrations, and without sounding a bit twisted, the manga artist probably got paid more than I've got for this whole book. It's not sold well. It's still on Amazon. It's some Friday Project. The publisher released it, went bust, but they kept the HarperCollins kept a few books on, and both my books survived the cut. A lot of poor authors didn't, but this one, The Gaijin's Guide to Japan, was much the same thing, toilet read, A to Z thing, but this one did all right, and actually got a bit of money out of this one. And they're both on Kindle as well. I think they're $1.99, both of them. I mean, the paperbacks now, it's something stupid like they're $100 or something, because they're not made anymore. They just automatically increase the price. It looks really flattering to an author when you see your paperbacks up for sometimes like $250, but it's only, you know, it's some weird glitch in the computer thing when they're just not making the paperbacks anymore. But they do the Kindle reads, because that doesn't like cost them anything. They can just keep it up. So yeah, From Lee to Lee, and From Lee to Lee, and Check the Spine. Of course, it's back to front, but Jet Li is before Lee. They got it the wrong way around. That was definitely you know, it's Friday afternoon in the printers and everyone wanted to go to the pub, and they knocked up about 1,500 of these books with that mistake on them. Good job. Yeah, you had one job. Yeah, anyway, my advice is to buy it. I think I get like 25% of the sales or something, so you know, if you want to read, it's not that bad. To be honest, it's not that great, but there was a lot of work I put into it. I did put a lot of work into it, and I asked a lot of friends of mine, like one friend of mine who teaches Kung Fu in Germany. There's another Taekwondo, well, not sensei, whatever they're called, in Scotland. I just asked a lot of people like interested or involved in the martial arts, like, who do you recommend? Who, you know, and I got a good names out, and I remember some Vietnamese martial arts and stuff, kind of more obscure. It wasn't. I think, like, you know, I've put a few film stars in here. And one thing I do regret, I've put Steven Seagal in, and I've like, it's really like rumoured to be as unflappable in real life as he is in his movies. Like, he's a cool dude, you know. And Steven Seagal's a piece of shit, basically. You know, he's done done the wrong thing to women on set and stuff, hasn't he? So a few things I do regret. I shouldn't stuck people like that in. But it's good, like the old Chinese iron palm merchants and all that. So yeah, I would download it. Cheers.